I've been asked to speak on the government's plan to promote social justice. Access to justice is a critical component of social justice, and access to justice initiatives can have an enormous impact on community well-being, particularly for the more vulnerable and isolated members of our community. I would therefore like to start by outlining some of our initiatives to improve access to justice. Breaking the cycle of legal problems that can lead to disadvantage is an important priority for the government. And before I mention the Work and Development Order scheme, I recognise the presence of the Honourable Greg Pearce, my parliamentary colleague, who, as Minister for Finance, cooperated very much in this initiative with his department, our department, in setting up or establishing on a permanent basis the Work and Development Order scheme. For people with accumulated fine debts, it's a clear example of a successful strategy that aims to break this cycle. For those of you who are not familiar with the scheme, Work and Development Orders made by the State Debt Recovery Office allow people who are experiencing acute economic hardship, who are homeless, just move this a bit away, or who have mental illness or an intellectual disability, to pay off their court fine and or penalty notice debt by undertaking certain courses, treatment or unpaid work with approved organisations and health practitioners. As I said, it was a 2-year pilot. In response to a very positive evaluation, we recently made the scheme permanent. We've committed funding to improve the scheme and help it expand across the state. Part of the funding has gone to establish a statewide network of regional work and development order teams at Legal Aid New South Wales and the Aboriginal Legal Service. The teams will not only educate people about how to deal with fine debts and how to apply for work and development orders, but will assist organisations and health practitioners to participate in the scheme. The teams will be based at Coffs Harbour, Wollongong, Orange and Liverpool. They'll work closely with Aboriginal field officers employed by Legal Aid New South Wales and the Aboriginal Legal Service. Funding has also been provided to recruit 2 additional Aboriginal field officers. Mental health professionals have found the scheme to be an effective tool for engaging participants in treatment, and the development of new skills has increased employment opportunities for participants. I'd like to thank the Public Interest Advocacy Centre for its key role in the development